Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Creatives, connecting fashion and film. I am one of your co-hosts, Tevin Brown.
And I am your other co-host, Simone Campbell. And today we have on a very special guest. We have an actor, stuntman, scriptwriter, and 34% cryptid, as you might have already been able to tell. Today we have Daniel MOEN. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Fantastic.
Very wonderful, cushy set you have here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We want our guests to be comfortable, especially...
Yes. I have yet to have some...
Fantastic. I just noticed those.
Just so the folks at home know, we were joking before, and then they smacked. And normally I'm up here, homie. I'm 6'7". It's all right. It's okay. We have a plan. We have a plan.
We do. And the plan, let's get into it.
Oh, boy.
So let's just start at the beginning, because that's where we always want to start, right? Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
So how did you get to where you are today? Aside from walking here.
Oh, you would see it. It's a funny... There's the long story, and then there's the absolute cliff notes. And I love the cliff notes today.
Okay, bring it on.
So, always wanted to be an actor. Since the day I was born, I knew, like, part of the reason I'm here, I'm acting. I'm going to be on film. And then I grew up to be 6'7". And, you know, I was lucky where I was raised in Colorado, had three different student film schools. And every time I'd go in for an audition, I'd get the, like, you're a great actor, but you're too tall. And so at the time, I was actually a live-in kung fu student with Gary Choi, the man who runs Rising Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rising Star, so, you know, look him up, they're great.
We just had him on. That was crazy.
I know. But, you know, after a bit, he comes over and says, hey, Dan, I hear you're doing acting. Want to learn how to do stunts? The moment I would go into an audition and say, I also do my own stunts. Please be part of our program.
Wow, no, absolutely.
Yeah. And so it kind of only grew from there. You know, I stuck with Rising Star, booked a whole lot of like student films, did a lot of leads in them, worked my way into the actual industry. I got really, really lucky and worked with a gentleman named Mike Chat, or trained with him. Back in the day, he was running XMA. Now he's running 87 North, which is, I know people apparently.
Okay.
It's weird.
You got the connections.
Oh, baby, you know it. And then moved to wonderful Albuquerque, February 2020, just before the lockdowns hit.
Oh man, like 2-3 weeks too.
Oh yeah. But I was fortunate. I was still indie, so I could just, you know, mask up and go, I'm ready for my close-up, Tom. Found a lot of indie films that, you know, needed a big, tall man who could do voices. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it just kept going. I've been on Netflix, on Obliterated, on Chupa even. Wow. I've been unbelievably lucky to be the right-hand villain of the lead in Bang Bang Betty.
Wow.
And
Nice.
it only grows from there. I booked a wonderful agent, name is Peter. If you know Peter Yank, give him a shout out. But I've never had a more responsive agent in my life. Having had two, that's not saying much, but
one for two.
like, to be honest, like, I sent him a message to let him know, like, hey, I found out about this thing through my contacts. Within an hour, he's on it. Wow. Like something very inappropriate that I can't say here.
That's huge, though.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm taking up the time. What other wonderful areas do you have for us today?
I guess kind of diving more into the acting and stunts and voice work. Have you done like any like voiceover stuff for?
For the moment, I haven't. And a lot of that is a couple reasons. One, the voiceover industry is severely oversaturated.
Really?
Everyone and their grandmother has microphone and plans for easy audible. But the other part is, with the industry where it's at right now, especially with AI, there have been way too many horror stories of someone submits an audition for voice, they don't hear back, but they hear their voice in a project. And it's, as an actor, I'm not fully against AI, but.
Yeah.
And so protecting my brand as best I can.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Acting and stunt-wise, though, that's always going. That's always going. Every person. Is there room for me to stand up on camera? I'm breaking the fourth wall real hard. I'm 6'7", which is clearly off cam, and that's okay. One moment, folks. We're about to get real technical. Could I have you stand? Just
Absolutely. For comparison.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And I'm 5'10".
Beautiful. Pardon me while I scramble this back in. And so, oh man, the audio's gonna hate me.
Oh, it hates me every day.
I know the feeling.
No.
But the thing I run into a lot is, especially on bigger sets, like SAG sets or sets like I go into California and they go, "Damn, you're huge. Can you take a punch?"
Ooh.
I can monologue. I can dance. I can do so many things. But can you take a punch?
You're like,
Yeah.
sure.
That's life, though.
That was actually going to be my question is, do you find that because of your stature that you're typecast a lot of the time?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I cannot tell you how many times I've been a villain. And part of that, I like it for one of the big reasons. I love being able to show, like, it might seem like a movie, it might seem like fantasy, but to show that through the right training or through the right idea, anyone can beat anyone. Again, Bang Bang Betty, watch it. It's on Tubi and YouTube. I'm the right-hand villain, and the lead actress, Emily Rose, amazing actress. She and I have a fight scene in it that is kind of realistic. So I don't mind being the villain to show you can win. Even when the odds are stacked against you that high.
That high?
Oh, wow, I can see you all the way from down here. But the other thing I find is it's less necessarily that I'm typecast and more what I fit into is very, very narrow. Like, there's only been one stunt doubling job I've had. It's been on Lopez versus Lopez, season 3, episode 7, Lopez versus Santa. They brought in a 6'6" comedian named Brian Posehn, who, he's one of my favorite comedians out there. And so I was the one guy that they could call and be like, "Hey, can you come and stunt double this guy for us?"
Yeah, because man is 6'6".
Yeah,
You're like,
I'm there. Oh man, and so it'll be stuff like that. You know, like it's not necessarily that I am limited in what I can play because of my height, but what is normally out there is narrow focus.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
Totally. So do you have any favorite kind of stunts that you like to recur back to?
So many. Almost all of them are either, I'd call them like iron wall or trampoline stunts. And those are the ones where, you know, I stand there and I barely take hits and I don't even notice. Or my absolute favorite is one that if you have someone who's acrobatic and they know what they're doing, I'm able to, they call it posting, to where like you set up, you get stable, and you'll literally have someone run, kick off your leg, kick off your chest, pretend to kick you in the face, or just do a flip or all that.
Yeah.
It is one of the most satisfying things in the world
Bet.
to have like, or like, you know, pick people up and throw them around, that sort of thing.
Yeah, human
Yeah.
jungle gym, really.
I mean, some ladies would say that, I would not. The dating pool, terrifying place.
Oh, that's so exciting, though. Seriously, I mean, when we were talking with Rising Star, you know, we talked about it's just kind of there's a lot of play, and you know, it's kind of you're a adult superhero, a professional superhero.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes, but
And villain. Representation is important.
I mean, it's amazing to play the hero, and then I cannot tell you how many injuries I have had on set because the person I'm acting with has zero training.
Ooh, yeah.
Like one of the biggest ones that was recent, which means names are censored, baby. I was in a project in and the lead actor wanted to have this huge, big final fight scene with me, and the coordinator, who unfortunately wasn't Gary, they had brought someone else in, and I can't say his name, legal purposes. The coordinator let the actor go, no, I'm not going to take the choreography you guys made. Let's make something up. And so we're on set, and he says, let's do it like we do 6 moves, cut, next 6 moves, cut, yada yada. First set of moves, first take. It's supposed to be, he has a prop handgun, and he's supposed to go wham, wham, and I'm supposed to get away from him. First take, wham, actually hits me. Wham, actually hits me. I have to go with the take, because you can't exactly grab the lead actor by the scruff and go, now you stop!
Yeah.
So I go with the take of just like,
But-
get it away, and fine. It sucks. For the rest of those takes, he's fine. Third round of 6 moves, and he wants to do what's called a guillotine choke. Basically, me, I'd be bent over, he holds my head, pretends to crank, and I go down. Except, instead of the pretend, he actually goes, and I feel everything stretch and pop. I go down, and then after they call cut, I'm still down, because I worked as a CNA for a while, and I know head injuries, neck injuries, do not move.
Yeah.
So I'm down there on the ground, twitching extremities to make sure, okay, is it still getting connection? Hey, Dad, are you okay? Yeah, 1 sec, you gave me an adjustment, which is, technically it's a double entendre. Adjustment, and as a stunt performer, sometimes when they ask you to do something extra or bigger, you can say, I need an adjustment. My ironclad quick wit, helping me even being almost dead.
Coping mechanisms.
Oh, it's. So the medic comes over, gives me the check. Okay, nothing's broken. You should probably stop, though. No, we got 2 more takes. So for that day, I risked my life for $200 and made a fight scene that sung. I know, right?
No.
Indie sets can be intense, but so like as fun as it is to be your hero or your villain, when reality hits, it hurts.
Oh, it literally.
Ideally,
It yanks.
ideally you train with people, you give them time, but business is business, and they don't got time. Time is money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, you do.
All right, what's your next shot?
What's your favorite place that you've ever traveled to for stunt work and or acting?
Oh man, so very recently, the same director who did Bang Bang Betty brought us on for a project called The Handyman. And I was recovering from back spasms, but we were in a $5 million mansion that he somehow Airbnb'd like a badass. And so I got to spend my recovery just going, I'm in luxury, but I can't move.
Oh, can enjoy it this much.
Oh, but it was wonderful. They had this really great hot tub. They had the wonderful scenery. And all inside me during the same time his comrade going, these places could be used for other things and purposes. Seize the means. But kept it in. Wonderful place.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And where was that?
That was in Los Angeles.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
They got some good spots out there, I guess.
So
you
I'm
could
told.
say.
So I'm told.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, kind of starting to wrap up just a little bit. I mean, this industry is so unique, and I feel like you got it in such a unique way. So, to the people with a very specific set of skills, stature, special talent, special feat, whatever it is, what would be your chief bit of advice?
Oh, man. I have what I call my big 4, and they are universal, regardless of stature. Special stature stuff, stretch. For the love of God, stretch. But the big 4 for anyone wanting to be in the industry, be directable. When they're saying, hey, can you move this way, or can you do it again? Don't go, well, wouldn't it be better if I, and then you're offset. Have enough humility to be directed. Don't expect immediate results. Like if you put in an audition or you'd go in for training, you're not going to get the lead role after a month of classes, and you're not going to be booking stunt work after like a week of classes. Bryan Cranston said it best, like if you're going to spend a year trying to test it and see it, let me save you money. Don't even come. I've been in the industry since about 2018, and I'm a special case. I was lucky to have Rising Star be the ones that helped me accelerate my path. I have friends in LA who are still 10 years in, and they're working their asses off. They apparently are envious of me, and I feel like I'm barely doing anything. Why are you so mad? Oh, man. But beyond that, You see, the funny thing is I had this saved in my notes.
Ooh, you're prepared.
Oh, baby, you know it. The last two, do the free work. It's not always fun, and keep yourself safe, but do the free work. Get your footage, get your reels, and the moment you get, well, I'm worth at least $18 billion, you're gonna be, oh, no one's gonna work with you, not even the big guys.
Yeah.
And then the big one that's changed recently due to self-tapes and auditions is get used to hearing nothing. It used to be get used to hearing no, but these days, you're going to send stuff in. You're going to get auditions. Sometimes you're going to get a lot, and you're just going to throw them out there, and you will hear nothing.
Yeah.
So the most you can do is keep going. Make your own work. When you book, but do not give up. Those are my big 4.
Important. That's good.
Yeah.
It covers it really well.
You're so kind. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show with us. I guess as she said, kind of rounding out, is there anywhere that people can kind of like follow you and like follow your work and see?
Best place, Instagram, @JustAnotherDan. It'll show up maybe. There it is. And then from there, keep your eyes out on Tubi and Netflix and a certain movie coming out in September. You'll be able to see a few things there too. Some of it might even be my own scripts.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Daniel, thank you so much for coming on. It was so much fun to have you.
Indeed.
And we're looking forward to seeing your work and whatever mysterious movie's coming out in September.
Oh man, me too. Thank you guys very much for having me. The plush cryptid OK set.
Oh, anytime.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of The Creatives. I am your co-host, Tevin Brown.
And I'm your other co-host, Simone Campbell.
And on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. That way we can get these out here, bring more people on like Dan, and just all around have like a great time. Because I enjoyed standing up for that man. I know that was a little different for a lot of us because we're always sitting, but that was great for me.
Are you 5'11"?
I'm 5'10".
I don't know.
I might have said
5'10", 5'11". I think it's 5'11" on my license.
Okay.
So it's probably
To me, you're all
because-
beautifully short and beautiful people. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our producers. Thank you so much to Studio 519 for letting us film here month after month. And thank you guys, as always, for watching every single night. And please have a great and safe night.
Bye, guys.
Cry.